All right, we are going to look at Facebook ads using Messenger, and this is a great hack that makes life so much simpler. Let's get right to it. First of all, we are going into our ManyChat account. We're going to choose automation and keywords. Set up a new rule. In this case, we're going to do Moneybots. We want to choose message is. Okay, this is really important because whatever you put in here, it needs to be exactly as how you're going to put it into your ad a few minutes down the road. All right, we're going to create a keyword. Now you can either create a brand new one or select existing. I already have one. I'm going to choose, which is this one, research, select this flow, then actions. What I like to do is add a tag. So this way I know who these people are who are coming into my bot and how they got there. In this case, I'm doing it with a Moneybot ad. Then I'm going to do subscribe to a sequence. I want them to go into my Moneybots Bootcamp sequence. And just to play safe, subscribe to bot. All right, that's just my go-to. I always do subscribe to bot. All right, this is set up because you see here, I have the blue on. That means it's working, it's ready to go. Again, message is, not message contains. We've got our exact keyword here. Right, now we're going to go do the ad. Over here in your Facebook page, create ads. You're going to come up with this menu, which is going to be shown in just a second. Here we go. Ads manager. Again, I'm not going to get into how you set up an ads manager, but this is a very quick and dirty. You will be getting this create new campaign. Here's the menu. We want to do messages. Okay. So there's our objective. Let's name this Moneybots Messenger. All right, I'm going to copy this so I can use it for the rest of my information. All right, create new ad set. So now we're getting to our ad set. This is where we put in all the nuts and bolts of who we want this to be seen to, how much money we want to spend, etc. I'm going to have it as Moneybots Messenger. As the name, it's going to go to messages, all right, because so don't touch that. We're going to create a new audience. In this case, I want to choose people in, let's go, I don't want Costa Rica. It automatically will put wherever you're living. But I want to target people who are in the United States. Okay, choose United States country. All right. Then I'm going to choose people between 25 and 55 because I want to focus on small business owners. Gender all. Language, I'm going to choose all English. Okay, now here we're going to do target marketing. This is where we start narrowing it down because you can see right now we've got 130 million people, which, a lot of these people are not going to be interested in doing anything with messenger bots. So I need to narrow this down so I'm not throwing money out the window. All right, so start thinking about what are the interests, the likes, their education level, all of those things of your avatar. This is where we start targeting it. Okay, so this is why it's so important to know who your client base is so that you can narrow down that into your detailed targeting. So these ads are going to be shown to people who are your target market and you're not just throwing money out the window. All right, I am going to say entrepreneur, people who are entrepreneurs or interested in entrepreneurship. Okay, so I'm going to choose that. That's their interest right off the bat. I'm going to choose people who like Gary Vaynerchuk. Why is that? These are people who are most likely to embrace new media, who are, likely entrepreneurs and looking for new ways to market. I'm also going to choose people who are Facebook page admins. Why? I know it seems crazy because that just seems very targeted. Here's the thing. These are people who are on Facebook daily. If you're an admin of a page, you probably have some sort of a business, right? Even if you're like, oh, my page is about cats, well, you probably are using a page to sell something. So I want people who are on Facebook, who are most likely to use Messenger. Those are people who are on Facebook. All right, so you can start seeing this is starting to narrow down my audience. 52 million is still a huge audience. I want to really get that down. I'm going to say high school graduates. All right, education level. Because again, you know, these are people, I want to try and narrow down my audience, although that just kind of bumped it up. But most people who are entrepreneurs tend to be high school grads. I'm not saying that people who dropped out of high school can't be entrepreneurs, but for my target market, these are people who have graduated from high school. And then start, you know, what are their other target markets or interests or behaviors? Maybe they are interested on, you know, online advertising. Let's see, online advertising, there we go. So again, you can keep narrowing this down until you get it to where you want. All right, I am going to, oops, there's one more thing I wanted to show you real quick. Nope, this is it, okay. So this is my audience, I've got my age, my location, gender, language. So this is going to choose people who match at least one of the following, some of these. I'm going to save this audience. Okay, again, use your Facebook ad, what we're calling this, so we know. We keep it all. What is happening here? Okay, placements. We do not want to do automatic placements. And why is this? Because Facebook is going to throw your money away. They are going to put your ads wherever they can because they're running out of real estate. So they're opening up ads to everything that they touch. We do not want that because some of these places are not going to generate the response that you want. So rather than wasting your money on a location, like think about it. Would you want to put your billboard for you know, your product out in the middle of a wheat field in Idaho if you're a high-end fashion store in downtown Manhattan? No, right? Because the people are going to see that ad, that billboard out in that wheat field are not your target audience. So even though Facebook is going to be targeting people who match those parameters that you've set out, they're still going to try and put the ads wherever they can. All right, so let's focus on this. Because it's a messenger ad, it's automatically going to narrow down the locations it's going to show. Facebook feeds, perfect, that's where we want it. I don't bother with instant articles or in-stream videos. You need to be doing a video for that. Right column, jury's still out on that. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm not 100% sure. Suggested videos, again, I think it's a bit of a waste. Marketplace, please, for all that is holy and good, don't waste your money on there. Because do you go to Marketplace? No. I don't know anybody who goes into the Facebook Marketplace. And same with stories. Instagram, I am not doing an Instagram ad for this. The reason being is that Instagram is great. It does have a lower cost per thousand, a CPM, than Facebook generally. However, I find that with Instagram, it works for some really great targeted niches. So if you're in travel, weddings, photography, clothing, personal use items, those types of things, Instagram tends to work really well. Instagram is also, tends to be skew younger. You've got to have really great photos to get noticed on Instagram. Something like a free 5-day Moneybots course, I don't really think is going to do great on Instagram. So it's not really, it's not the right medium. So I'm not going to waste my money by showing it on Instagram. Audience network, even if I'm not doing a messenger ad, I don't bother with the audience network. Because I'm in Messenger, obviously we're going to have Messenger there. So I have chosen my locations. Now, mobile devices and operating systems, I'm going to keep it all. I don't care if it's an Android or an iPhone, I'm equal opportunity. Only when connected to Wi-Fi. I would only choose this if you are trying to sell something. Okay? What does this mean? Think about it. If you're in the lineup at the grocery store and you're scrolling through your Facebook, If it's like a freebie where you just have to click a button, you're more likely to do that. If you have to start putting information in from your credit card, you're not going to do that. All right. But if you were, say, at your house or at a location where you're connected to Wi-Fi, you're probably sitting down. You're probably focused. So if you're doing a call to action for a free offering, don't worry about the Wi-Fi. If you're trying to get people to take out their credit card, click only when connected to Wi-Fi. All right, does that help you out? And then up here as well, it's not showing it. Oh, here it is, device types. Okay, back up here where it says when you're editing the placements, you can do all devices. Just keep it all devices. Again, because this is a freebie, people can easily click onto it if they're on the go, waiting in line someplace. If I need them to take out their credit card, I would choose desktop. Same reason as I said for the Wi-Fi, because we want people who are calm, they are focused. You're not going to get people focused when they're on their mobile in a lineup somewhere. Okay, so that's a little trick when you're doing a paid ad, an ad to a paid product. All right, so we've gotten where we want everybody, where it's going to be showing. Now we get to the budget and schedule. I'm going to do a daily budget here of 1,000 colones because I'm in Costa Rica. I could also choose a lifetime budget. So maybe I want to say, okay, I want to spend $100, and then Facebook will just automatically kind of put out how much per day or adjust that that's going to spend. All right, schedule. Do not run my ads continuously. I would do start date and end date. The reason for the continuously is hopefully you're not going to forget that you're running an ad, because you should be checking in on your ad on a regular basis and making adjustments. Second of all, even if you have a great ad, you don't want it to run continuously, because then you start getting into audience fatigue, right? People, think about yourself. If you keep seeing the same ad over and over again, you tune it out. So you don't want this just running ad nauseum. Okay, you can run an ad for a while and then switch it up. All right, so I'm going to schedule this for 1 week. Okay, so I've created a start date and end date. All right, this is all automatic. Don't touch that. Let Facebook do its thing. All right, so I'm ready to go. I'm finished with my ad set. Now I'm going to go into the ad. Ad name. Again, remember, we want this to be the same name, Moneybots Messenger. We're going to create an ad. First of all, choose the Facebook page you want this connected with. I'm going to choose BusyBots, okay? I'm not running an Instagram, but if I was, I would have to choose which Instagram account I want this ad running through. Okay, format, we're just going to choose single image. We're going to choose an image. Again, we have to do 1200 by 628 pixels. Canva is great for this because it'll automatically adjust to the right ads. All you have to do is choose if you want a Facebook ad. Maybe you want to use that same image for a Facebook post. You can do that. You can just go into Canva and it'll automatically resize it. Or if you wanted to use it as an Instagram post, it'll resize it. Okay, I love Canva. It's also free. Highly recommend it. Okay, I'm not gonna upload. I've already got an image here in my account. So here it is. I'm gonna choose this. Something bright, colorful. It's gonna make people stop scrolling. Think about this. You want people to stop the scroll. All right, so pick something that's gonna, it's kind of like a visual interrupter. It's going to make them look twice. Bright colors. All right, no one's going to look twice at an ad. That's a light gray. All right, so and a quick call to action. Very important, do not have a lot of text. You cannot have more than 20% text in your ad, or else it will not be allowed by Facebook. All right, so 20% or less on your artwork. Okay, text. Text is what's going to come up here. Okay, so you want to give a strong, boom, let them know, twinge their, create their curiosity. You want to give them a hint of what's about to come and let them know so it's clear. Is this for me? Is this something I'm interested in? You've got to create that curiosity while letting them know if this is something they should be interested in. I'm going to say ready to drum up sales. Okay, so by this, boom, I'm already talking to people who have something to sell. All right, so if someone who's not doesn't have a business, they're going to keep scrolling on because this does not apply to them. Crank up your marketing with our free 5-day Moneybots Messenger Bootcamp, and harness the power of Messenger for bots for your biz. So simple. Your goldfish could do it. Okay, again, so I'm trying to promote, what is it about? You know, we're someone who's going to be wanting to do sales. It's about how to do, it's free, it's 5 days, we're focused on messenger bots, and it's easy. All right, this is not the best copy in the world, but I just want to show you something quick. Okay, headline is down here, which is totally counterintuitive. However, we want to have something that's quick, people can see right off the bat, and whether or not they're interested. All right, it's just for me. Free bootcamp, free messenger, free bot, Moneybots Bootcamp. Click here. All right, call to action, click here, because we want people to know, again, even if it has a button that says send message, you need to tell people, you have to be so clear with people what to do. All right, so there it is. This is how it looks in the mobile news feed. This is how it looks on the desktop. And then this is on the messenger. Okay. And this is how it looks in your messenger. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Fantastic. Now I'm going to go into our messenger setup. So this is how they're going to get into the messenger bot. They've clicked on send message. This is the next step. All right, so over here, this is a preview. This is how Facebook would just naturally have it set up. All right, so we don't want to do that. We want to go into custom template. Okay, so here I'm going to create a new one. Okay, now remember over here we have our keyword is Moneybots. All right, I'm going to do visual. I'm not going to do JSON. We're going to do text only. All right, we want the personalization, person's first name. Thanks for your interest in our free 5-day Moneybots Bootcamp. Now remember, people will sign up for things and they forget about it. So when they get your message, they might be like, what is this? Why am I getting this information? Why am I getting this message? It's always a good idea to remind them who you are and why they're getting this message. Okay? So I'm going to put, thank you for interest in our free 5-day Moneybots Bootcamp. Let's get started. Click below. Okay, again, I'm giving them a call to action. Okay, now we don't want the frequently asked questions because those are not going to help us and they're boring. We want to go here down to quick replies. Okay, we don't want, I'd like to learn more. We want to put exactly what our keyword was, which is Moneybots. Okay, remember this keyword here, Moneybots? We put that there. Okay, so this is what we're going to go preview. So we're going to go, I'm going to see what this looks like. Let's go over into my Facebook page, into my messenger. Okay, come on. All right. Here it is. All right, so here's how it's going to look. So pretend I just clicked on the ad. It's going to say, hey, Larissa, thanks for your interest in our free 5-day Moneybots Bootcamp. Let's get started. Click below. Okay, I click here because I've got that keyword. Boom. There is remember the message that we connected with our keyword? And they are now into the sequence and they are subscribed to the bot. Brilliant, huh? All right, so I'm happy with that. I want to finish this. Okay. So now we're going to confirm. I'm going to review it just so we can go through it. Campaign name, we've got our ad set, we've got our targeting in there, how much where it's going to, how much it's going to spend and for how long. We've got our ad here. We're happy with this, ready to go. Confirm it. So what's going to happen is now Facebook needs to be vetted by Facebook. So it'll be in review. Now this can maybe take a couple of hours. It can maybe take a couple of days. Anyways, so then that's ready to go and we're done. So see, there it says in review. Okay, so once this is ready to go, we'll get a message from Facebook saying your ad is running and you're off to the races. So hope that was helpful, and here's to you making some money with your messenger bot.